Hi, this is Holly Thomas, and welcome to Mindful Monday for April 27th, 2015. When I was about 25, I went to visit an elderly friend. We sat down in her kitchen and I asked her how she was. She said, "I'm great, but I've got all these bills and they just keep coming." Sensing her angst, I said, "What kind of bills?" She couldn't really articulate what they were, so she started talking about the cost of electricity, and I allowed her to change the subject. I didn't have the courage to ask for more. 10 years later, she passed away, and the family asked for me to help with some of the bookkeeping. As I went through her checkbook, it became apparent that every charitable appeal she received, she thought was a bill. Being a child of the Depression, she dutifully sent each one a check for $1. Now, this didn't do much harm to her finances, but with every check that she sent, it increased the number of bills in her mailbox and increased her anxiety. She was writing about 30 checks a month for charities that I'm pretty sure she'd never heard of before. 50% of those over 80 years old have some form of cognitive impairment, and what my friend was experiencing was one of the first signs: loss of sales resistance. So this month, Mindful Monday has been focusing on planning for the inevitable death. But what if we don't die for a very long time and instead live? We need to plan for that too. The longer we live, the more likely we are to make a decision that could negatively affect our financial future. What if you sensed someone in your personal or professional life is beginning to falter? With families separated by many miles, sometimes the financial professional is the first person to notice these kinds of signs. Open communication early on between the person, the financial professional, and the family is really best. And when it feels like it's time, whether it's to transition the bill paying, the investment management, the car keys, the cooking, the self-care, you can't act too quickly. Most people who have been through a transition with an elderly person say they wish they'd done it sooner. If the person is resistant or hesitant, there are both public and private resources to help. You can check your county's Department of Aging Services or a helpful website like agingwisely.com. Don't wait. Having courage now will save everyone heartache later.